good-looking suit. Ready for the show. Oh, here we are. Me and the bobblehead. Another episode of the American Dream, and we're going to have some fun today. Today is going to be a best of show. What that means is over the course of January, we are going all across the country featuring the best cities, all the real estate, the lifestyle, showcasing what makes your city amazing and collectively what makes this country great. So today, we're going to pick out some segments that we felt were the best of the American Dream in January. Here we go. We're going to be lining up New York City, Vegas, California, Miami, bringing it all together to showcase the cool lifestyles, stories that really do empower the American Dream. Let's get this going. You ready? Let's do this? Okay, let's start the American Dream right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm Miss Winnipeg.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
All right, today's first segment of our best of, I know it's cold all across the country. Don't worry, we're going to warm you up here. A vacation cocktail. We're going to San Clemente, beautiful part of California, to bring you our very first segment here on the American Dream. Let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan Schramm. On today's episode of The American Dream, I'm in downtown San Clemente. So often people ask me, Ryan, what makes San Clemente so special? The first thing I do when somebody asks me that is I send them downtown, check out Avenida Del Mar, go through some of the shops that are here, go check out the pier, and then finally go get dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. I'm so happy that we get to go sit down at the Vine with one of my good friends, Gabe. He's gonna show us what makes the restaurant so special. He's gonna mix up a cocktail. I can't wait for you guys to experience. Let's go check out the Vine. Follow me. So Gabe, anytime I get an entree or a cocktail at the Vine, I'm always so impressed by how well it's garnished. We're standing here in your guys' garden. What are you guys growing back here?
As of right now, we have a pomegranate tree. There's a few pomegranates still on here. Like anything, we're blessed to have a chef who actually has the green thumb. Like anything, I think you've mentioned a few times your wife likes a couple of these blue basils in her cocktail, so it makes it kind of fun. It's not never one, we'll just say that.
Exactly.
Well, let's go have one.
All right, sounds good. So Gabe, one of the things with the Vine I always notice is that I'm not coming here for just a quick meal. This is an experience.
Here at the Vine, we want to make every person feel like you're one of our best friends.
You know, a signature cocktail that you recommend. What are you making up here?
Basil gimlet. So we took fresh from the garden, little flower, threw it on top, fresh basil from the garden as well, a little lime juice, and I threw in a little tequila because let's make it fun. So it's a tequila basil gimlet.
Awesome, it's beautiful.
You might as well have a sip.
Right on, thank you. So Gabe, what room are we in now?
So this is actually the wine room, also known as 203.
So you've got 4, now 5 partners that make up your restaurant group. How did you guys all come together?
3 of us met at Outback, and then we met Jared, and we bought this restaurant from Justin and Doreen Monson. we came together and we tried to build this group what it is, and some of us have known each other for over 16 years. So it's a really cool group of guys that just want to give the blessing out to you guys.
I can't thank you guys enough for having us here. You have an amazing restaurant and can't wish you anything but the best. Thank you.
Hey, anytime, it's always a pleasure.
It really is. I love this restaurant. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's episode of The American Dream, where we checked out the Vine. Just an awesome restaurant to come to for a great meal, cocktails, and to find out the true lifestyle that San Clemente has to offer. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The American Dream. Take care.
Las Vegas, Sin City. Now, I know when we think of Vegas, we think of the Strip, we think of the casinos, we think of all the great shows and how much fun it is. And let's not forget, the nightlife. It's pretty fun. However, what you didn't know is what happens 45 minutes outside of Vegas. Did you know there are 400 miles worth of skiing just outside of town? You may not know that. So we're going to take you on a little tour with the best of segment out of Las Vegas, showing you some skiing. Let's go check it out right now.
Bill Gaylord here with the American Dream. We're at Mount Charleston, 45 minutes from Las Vegas. We're here with two power players of Las Vegas, Jillian Batchelor, Daryl Hanna, Batchelor Hanna Group, amazing realtors, and they're going to tell us all about what's going on up in this area, 45 minutes from Las Vegas.
Today, we're up in Mount Charleston, and we want to show you what Mount Charleston is all about. Only a 45-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip, so you can't go wrong coming up here, up the hill, to these snowy mountains.
I bet you the people don't even realize there's over 400 skiable miles here in Lee Canyon.
And that's why we love it, because I love to race you. I just love the ambiance up here. It's completely different than anything else the city has to offer.
Absolutely. Well, let's go hit the slopes.
Let's race. Now let's check out the newly rebranded hotel up in Mount Charleston that was over 100 years old that is now called The Retreat at Canyon Peak.
This 62 guest room hotel includes suites, 2 separate wedding venues, including a newly renovated Canyon restaurant.
What I love about this hotel, Daryl, is that it's so romantic. There are balconies off of every room. There are suites that you can stay in. Every room has a roaring real wood fireplace.
Wow.
And you can stay in the bridal suite and the presidential suite.
Absolutely. I love coming up here in the summer just to get away from it all. It gets so hot in Las Vegas, so coming up here with my family, hiking, just tooling around, it's awesome.
And I love to come up here and have a nice hot glass of cocoa or warm apple cider. Now let's go check out some wonderful real estate.
Let's go.
Come and check out this beautiful log cabin home. Follow me. This stunning home boasts over 4,400 square feet of living space on 3 levels with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a formal great room, a formal living room, and an eat-in nook. This fantastic property, from wood beams to wood floors in this great room concept, has amazing picture windows. I mean, this view is just to die for. You're drawn into this beautiful kitchen with this amazing island, granite countertops, Viking appliances, a copper custom sink, dual ovens, and your built-in refrigerator. Behind you, you have your living room, and you have this amazing breakfast nook. This was custom designed for this house to have overhang so you could see every bit of the mountains here with the snowfall right behind you and a custom deck on our side here. This is just amazing.
This amazing cabin is one of a kind. I've always wanted to own a cabin up here at Mount Charleston for these obvious reasons. The view behind me, the open beamed construction of this property is just unbelievable. So we have here standalone soaking tub, lots of space. Obviously, again, the open beams in the ceiling run through just like it does in the ceiling in the master. But we're gonna save the best for last. Follow me, let's go see what Jillian's doing.
Is this not simply breathtaking?
Like I said, the best for last.
And what's amazing about this property too is you're on nearly an acre, but you're high enough up that you oversee everything.
30 minutes away and you can have snow.
In Las Vegas, that's
Unbelievable.
incredible, right? So that's all we have for you today. Thank you for spending the afternoon with us here. It's snowy Mount Charleston. Hopefully we'll see you on the slopes.
Have a great day.
That's a wrap. Hey, Daryl.
All right, what you might not know, as the executive show producer and the creator of The American Dream, myself here, we started the show a few years ago. And what we did is we flew all across the country and we met with the elite top realtors in every city. The reason we did that is we wanted to have a national show that combated negative media by showcasing all the crazy and cool and amazing stories out of the different cities of the United States. What you might not know is this is the only national show that gives you local market expertise. So in those travels, I met with the best realtors, those award winners, to showcase and help you understand what's happening in your own backyard. Let's go check out a local segment of your city right now.
Hey everyone, it's your Realtor for Life, Greg Wells, and I'm here today at One Loudoun, featuring one of Loudoun County's hottest new urban planned communities. One Loudoun is a mix of residential real estate, office space, restaurants, and a beautiful town center, which I'm standing in currently. I mean, you name it, it is all here at One Loudoun. And you know, you can even live here at One Loudoun because there's some great real estate opportunities for everyone. Whether it's a condo for a first-time home buyer or a townhome or a single-family home for someone that's moving up or moving down, there's great real estate opportunities to live this lifestyle at One Loudoun. Now we're going to take a drive right up the street to Ashburn's finest golf country club community, Belmont Country Club. Here today at the historic Belmont Manor Home, which is the centerpiece of Belmont. The Belmont Manor Home was built in 1794 and carries a ton of history in this area. It's reminiscent of some of the finest Virginia historical properties like Mount Vernon or Gunston Hall. Belmont sits on the highest point in the local area here in Loudoun County, and the recreation of Belmont Country Club and the Belmont Manor House, it's stunning. Belmont Country Club features an Arnold Palmer signature golf course and resort-style amenities. And when it comes to residential real estate, there's something for everyone. Now let's go check out an amazing home that I'll be listing this spring on Pumpkin Ridge Court. Located on a cul-de-sac and backing to trees is this amazing home on Pumpkin Ridge Court. Inside, you'll find a traditional yet open layout that is perfect for family or grand entertaining. The main level features a Palladian kitchen, expanded family room, and conservatory. Upstairs, you'll find 5 bedrooms and 5 full baths. The lower level features a wet bar and a 1,400 bottle wine cellar, home theater, exercise room, and much more. This is a dream home and within walking distance to the country club. When I think about living the American dream, my friend Jason Bursey comes to mind. Jason has built an amazing business here in Ashburn and has become a trailblazer in the craft beer, fine wine, and whiskey bar business. Let's go in and pay a visit to my friend Jason Bursey. Jason.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Hey, thanks for having us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for being here.
You know, I love your place, and you're definitely living the American dream. So for those who haven't visited Parallel, please tell them what to expect.
You know, I try to build a concept that's, unlike any other concept around us. We're definitely original. With over 80 wines by the glass, we have over 100 different craft beers, 300 plus bourbons and whiskeys, all chef-prepared cuisine. We try to just march to our own drum and do our own thing, and I think the guests the guest experience speaks for itself.
Well, I can attest to that, and I love your food here. Yeah. So, last question for you. You're a successful business owner. For those out there that might be thinking about their own businesses, give them a couple of keys to your success.
You know, my approach is just honest and genuine hospitality every day with my guests. Trying to take care of them one guest at a time, give them the experience that they're looking for, that they're not used to getting at other restaurants that I'm surrounded by. And I think in the end, it speaks for itself, and we take care of them. And that's why we're so successful.
Yeah, you're doing a great job here. So, so here's to living the American dream.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
All right, the next Best Of segment comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City. New York has a really special place in my heart. When I was 21 years old, I worked for MTV in Times Square. So to be able to go back there, such an honor for this show. And you're going to love this segment here with Louise Phillips Forbes. She's going to take us to Sutton Place, where Marilyn Monroe used to hang out. Let's go check out the next segment of the American Dream Best Of right now.
Today, we're going to tour Sutton Place, which is an enclave within Midtown East. Sutton Place reminds me of the movie Wall Street. That's where the real estate broker showed Bud Fox the real estate once Bud Fox started to make some money. Today, we're going to get the 2019 version of Sutton Place from Louise Phillips Forbes of Halstead Real Estate.
Okay guys, anyone who knows me knows that there are two things in my world that I love, and I start my day every time I can by getting my mind, body, and soul right, and starting with Soul Cycle. I just finished an amazing class, just got dolled up, and we're gonna hop next door for my second favorite thing, which is a great cup of joe. As promised, only a few quick steps. Brooklyn Diamond Coffee is right next door. But as a girl from Nashville, Tennessee, I like to make New York City, the big city it is, small. Check out this small spot. Come on. Do you see what I mean? A small spot. For a girl from Tennessee, I needed to make it small, but only Brooklyn Diamond Coffee. When you have stupendous coffee, you don't need a lot of space. 10 by 13 is it. I'm super excited to be sharing one of my favorite parts of old New York, Sutton Place, located in Midtown East all the way to the river and rich with history. Attracting initially the iconic banking family of the Morgans and the Vanderbilts, who built their ginormous mansions dangling over East River. It ushered in a whole masterful architecture like One Sutton Place South and the River House, attracting the likes of Joan Crawford, Bill Blass, iconic architect I.M. Pei. Marilyn Monroe and playwright Arthur Miller used to have lavish parties with Gary Grant and Bobby Short providing entertainment just right here on this street, on 57th Street. Now we're going to go take a sneak peek at 333 East 57th Street, and you'll see how people live today with yesterday's architecture. East 57th Street is a perfect example of what the Roaring 20s architecture brought us. This classic 9-room home over 3,000 square feet for less than $3.5 million. But take a look at the details. A 27-foot by 15-foot living room anchored by a magnificent fireplace. It sets the stage for the rest of the home. In this home, and most homes, the kitchen is always my favorite. It's the heart of my house. But for anybody who's never seen what a $500,000 kitchen is, this is it. We're looking at it. Designed every inch by renowned British cabinet manufacturer Clive Christian. He anchors this whole room, which is the same scale as our living room, with this beautiful island, fully integrated with cabinetry and black granite countertops. You can enjoy it for your everyday living. Next to our magnificent kitchen is this elegant, beautiful formal dining room, which easily accommodates 12 or more people for a seated dinner. But the real showstopper of this room is this beautiful hand-painted mural depicting all 4 seasons on all 4 walls. An additional focal point is the baccarat chandelier that for the right price, I could see if we can get it thrown in. There are 4 grand bedrooms, 2 of which are master suites, 4 bathrooms, 1 staff room, but the best part, they are 14 closets, 5 of which are walk-ins. It's a girl's best friend. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Great Sutton Place in New York City. Till next time.
The American Dream was a show that was founded as a very entrepreneurial spirit, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted, and we have a lot of fun. That's why I play with the bobblehead. But one thing I want you to know is as we bring you the show on a week-to-week basis, the things that we showcase to you, we've been to these cities. We've met these top realtors. We've gotten to know them, their story, and what makes them award-winning experts. So coming up next, we're going to showcase a top realtor in your market who's going to let you know what's happening in your city, the lifestyles, the real estate, the marketplace. Let's go check out what's happening in your own backyard right now.
Welcome back to the show. My next guest is Sheila Zelghi. She's a realtor with Sheila & Company, Sampson Properties. Sheila, great to see you again.
Hey Jen, great to see you as well. Thanks for having me.
So Sheila, we all know that Amazon picked Northern Virginia as their second headquarters. Why do you think they chose that area specifically for their second location?
So in my opinion, I believe that Virginia has a huge tech talent industry here. So that's definitely number one. Number two, we've got a very stable business environment, and I truly believe those were the 2 main key factors for landing this project. Another great reason would be that we have a huge population, so it would be an easy transition for us to take on a large group of individuals moving into our city. Plus, the owner of Amazon also happens to own the Washington Post. So
I love that. That's a great little side note there. So we know Amazon's such a huge company. What does it mean for the community there? What does it mean for real estate in the area?
Well, eventually, I think we will be, a great tech hub, similar to Silicon Valley. Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia being the eastern outpost of the next Silicon Valley within the next decade. Obviously, the growth. There's 50,000 new jobs being split between the New York City office and the Northern Virginia office. This is a $5 billion investment, $195 million going towards, transportation, plus a bridge for pedestrians going from the Reagan National Airport to the company's hub, which is awesome. And Virginia Tech is actually jumping on board here and investing $1 billion to open up a graduate program in Alexandria, or a graduate campus in Alexandria that focuses solely on innovation.
That's absolutely incredible that they are donating that kind of money. So ultimately, what does this mean for the homeowners in Northern Virginia?
Well, one group in particular that will be definitely seeing a lot of benefits for this are the current homeowners right now, people that own homes. Definitely will see an increase in home value for their properties, as well as a ratio of 9-to-1 that the state has created for incentives for people that live here, which is the highest I think the state has ever offered.
Have you already seen some changes happening within the market?
Yeah, absolutely. For example, a month before the announcement was made, we had a listing in Old Town Alexandria for a month that was just sitting. And we had to improve the price, lower the price. And finally, once the announcement was made, we just had so much volume of people walking through, not just that listing, but multiple listings that we had. But that listing in particular in Alexandria received multiple offers, and it was above asking.
Wow.
All because Amazon announced that they were coming into the city. So my suggestion for anybody out there that's looking to buy or sell, give us a call to help you guys figure out, your best game plan to make sure you really do get a return on your investment, because this is a great opportunity that has landed upon us, and it's a great time to seize that opportunity.
Absolutely. So exciting for the area. Sheila, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Jen.
And we'll be right back with more of The American Dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. We had a lot of fun putting it together, those best of segments out of the month of January. Here's what's going to happen coming up. The American Dream is a show that combats negative media. We have no network that owns us. We're commercial free, we're unscripted, and all we're really trying to do is show you that we live in the greatest country on the planet by reflecting your stories, your cities, your lifestyles back to you and featuring some of the best experts in your local marketplace. We're having a lot of fun doing it. You inspire us. Thank you so much. Cheers to your American Dream, and we'll see you next week.